Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Rome Reborn here. You have joined me here right after defeating the largest army that I have probably ever faced in Bannerlord, or at least faced in Bannerlord recently. The Sturgia one was a close second, but that was a 4,000-man fight there. And we did, in fact, win. Show you some stats here. Yeah, 4,436 casualties. That's pretty insane. We completely annihilated that army over here by Barkiani Castle over here. That's probably not how you say that, but I really don't give a fuck. But yes, let me go and thank the channel members really quick, guys. Thank you to Tyler, Tobias, Walter, Moses, and Jared. And if you guys would like to become a part of the Bannerlord series here, go ahead and join the channel members. It is the first link in the description. And if you guys would like to get notified when I upload videos, oh, you can hear Milo barking in the background. Just uploaded a short on him. Yep. Might have to go put him to bed here in just a second. Hopefully he settles down though. All right, we're going to start moving the army back towards our settlements here. We have a lot of wounded to get up here. Come on now. Head over that way. Thank you. But yes, if you guys would like to join the channel members, the link is in the description, first link. And then if you want to get notified on Discord when videos go live, go ahead and join the Discord. I don't like to push the likes and the subs or anything like that, but I do ask people to comment because I respond to all the comments within 24 hours. I like to chat with y'all. Let's go ahead and roll over this way here. We'll keep that number going up there. We are almost at the point where we can Milo has the zoomies now. He's running around behind me. We're almost at the point where we can start a civil war. But first, we need to finish the war with the Swaby first. We need to finish these guys off, and we need to make sure that they are not in a position to assault mainland Italy here. I'm sure you can hear Milo buzzing around in the background, dude. He's running at about Mach 6. Does this every day, at least once a day. Don't ever work with children or animals, people. Love that boy to death, but good God, he is tearing up the carpet right now. All right, we can besiege the town here. What was that message there? Okay, he escaped from captivity. That's good. Let's see. We have 9 parties available. Okay, yeah, we can't perform that during a siege. Let's see here. Yeah, everyone's either governing or doing something else. Yeah. All right, let's do trebuchets here. We probably really don't need to do trebuchets. We could probably just assault right after we finish building the siege camp. But I like to do things properly, and we also need to build up that siege skill. This siege skill needs to get all the way maxed out. I think I need to put the last point into engineering here. We're sort of hitting the soft cap we have on leveling. So we definitely need to use our points wisely. Level 28 is kind of the soft cap. So Dacia declares war on Byzantium there. Quite interesting. But yeah, once you hit around level 28, it is it's not a hard cap, it is a soft cap, but it does definitely. Ooh, I just realized something. We have a shitload of prisoners. Oh, not inventory, don't do that. Party. There we go. Yeah, we have a shitload of prisoners here. And if we want to oh, okay, there we go. Come on now. Load it up here. I did make a second install of the game. So I could swap between mods easier, and everything just hasn't reloaded yet, unfortunately. Let's see. We need more archers. Yeah, we really got depleted on archers there. And also cavalry got depleted as well. Obviously, cavalry not going to be super useful in a siege here. Yeah, 1v1 catapult versus trebuchet. I'll take the trebuchet. We are starting to lose some influence here. Once both these trebuchets come up, though, it should be quite easy to take down these catapults here. There goes one. Now we just got to take out the other. Keep raising that up there. There we go. Very nice. We are going to keep this settlement here for sure. Since this should end the war, I believe. We need to check the stats here. Overview. I can't see the war while we're involved in a siege. That is kind of annoying. Yeah, it's fine though. All right, well, we have destroyed all that stuff. Let's go ahead and build the siege equipment here. There we go. We need to hurry up with this because the Swaby might try to sweep in and stop the siege. I mean, like, even if they tried, I mean, we have like 1,900 men, so not exactly going to be an easy task for them to do so, but they could stop the siege. They have 13 days of food, so starving them out's not really an option. God, we're spending a lot of influence right now. We need to build up this influence up to like, let's see, who has the most influence in the kingdom here? Cornelia with 1,900, obviously it's Regea. We're closely behind with 842. And if we can reach like 2,000 influence here before the Civil War or after the Civil War, if we still have enough influence over, so probably need to build up to 3,000 influence. And then once the Civil War commences, we can go for a bit of power. I think that would be a good idea though. All right, all the siege equipment is built. Walls are damaged and they have no catapults. Let's go ahead and lead the assault. I think the Civil War is going to be a better pivot than attempting to start off a new kingdom somewhere else. Why start a new kingdom when you can just become a king of the current kingdom, you know? No reason to do that when you can just take over all the territory that is already here. And also, Rome, very, very famous for having a lot of civil wars. And we will eventually cross the metaphorical Rubicon, the boundary to Rome. I believe it's the Rubicon. I can't exactly remember. Now Milo brought a toy in here now. He should settle down a little bit. Oh, what a good boy he is. Oh, shouldn't have said that. Now he's looking at me. This loading screen may be a bit long just due to the fact that we have not actually done anything on this install of the game yet. I had to separate the installs for the Sturgia series, the Rome series. So that's one install. And then the Shikoku series, because it's on a different game version, is going to be another install. But technically, I can play Realm of Thrones on this install as well. So that's kind of nice. I don't have to switch game versions and risk breaking my game all the time now. So that's very convenient indeed. And sounds like we have loaded up. I do apologize for not having audio in the last video, by the way. Bit of a mistake on my part there. All right, let's go ahead and start it up here. And we'll go ahead and jump in to this right here. And we will line the archers up right here, I think. Put them something like this, I think, would be a good idea. Yeah, want to get them set up just like that. And I do have banners turned off right now. May need to turn them back on for some other battles, of course, but I feel like we can get more of a cinematic look here. And especially with something like the Shikoku mod, I won't have to have the banners on because unique colors and stuff like that, and the actual troops have banners on their backs, so it's like kind of a, you know, we're just doubling up on banners if we have it turned on, and it just degrades visual quality. Hopefully this night battle will look a bit better than they have in the past here. I worked very hard to get it to this point, so hopefully it does look better. I mean, the only thing that I could do to increase the quality at this point would be to start uploading and recording in 4K, but it wouldn't even matter if you couldn't watch it in 4K, so we're sticking with 1080p at a extraordinarily high bitrate. The last episode of Rome Reborn was a 30 gigabyte file. Just let that sink in. 30 gigs, man. That's bigger than most games. We might need to back the archers up here a bit. I think right there might do it to get some better coverage. And we may just want to commit to one side of the map over here. Let's see here. Do we commit left or right? Right is going to be a shorter a shorter run up. We have 2 full-size siege towers, so that should be relatively the same. Let's commit to the right here. I think that'll be a good choice to do. Help these guys go ahead and break through the right side. And we can set them up in between the siege tower right here. Kind of get them set up like that. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to get the troops to set up how you want them to. I am going to keep the shadows basically turned off just because of performance problems. Shaping up to be a good siege so far, though. We may have to jump down and get involved. Especially if we can get the ram through the gates, then that would be ideal. But building siege equipment basically makes them split their infantry. And it's a lot easier to deal with, like what? I mean, they have 300, so like what? 100 infantry over here, 100 here, and 100 there. It's much easier to deal with that than to deal with 400 infantry at one point of contact here. And we should start to see these barbarians go up to the wall as soon as the siege tower does arrive. And if they don't, then they're going to be screwed. Okay, that's infantry formation 4 there. Very nice. And they are making their way up onto the wall here. I see a more effective way of setting these guys up. Milo barking in the background again. I'm just trying to get this video recorded, guys. I do apologize for all the interruptions and stuff. We'll let the archers pelt these guys here. They should be shooting at them. Yep, archers are hitting these dudes. Makes it a lot easier for these guys to actually get up onto the shield wall, or up onto the tower here. We have the same thing going on over here. I just wonder if I tell them to charge, is it going to make them go through the gate or not? Looks like we're having some problems over there. Not exactly ideal. Okay, no one's going up that siege ladder. Let's tell you guys to charge. Come on now. There we go. Now they're going up the siege tower. And we'll tell them to do the same thing over here. Hopefully those guys don't leave the siege tower. Yeah, we definitely want these guys firing at will here. Same with our other infantry formations. Definitely want them to fire at will. Fire at will and charge. Oh, they're going to split up. Oh, no, that's not exactly what we want. Stay here, boys. Stay there, please. Continue to try to break down this gate, please. Oh, come on now. Where's the icon? Let's try that out. Oh, it was there. Come on now. Give me the icon. Come on now. Where's the icon? There it is. So they should move into, no, that's not what I wanted. And I might have to pop into this formation here. The archers are helping us break through the right side here. They're actually doing pretty good up there. Get them to charge. There we go. All right, and you guys, please come in here and break through this gate over here. I'm gonna have to ride all the way up into here. I might have to break the gate down myself. That happens sometimes. There we go. Are they gonna come in here and break the gate? No, they're not. I don't want them to attack. Let me delegate them, actually. That might be the thing to do here. There we go. That fixed the problem. Yeah, sometimes they just do some stupid shit. Y'all know how it is. It's Bannerlord. We're used to it. Okay, let's check attack cam here. Make sure these guys are actually moving out here. Looks like they are. These guys without the archer support are struggling for sure. These guys over here on this side have taken the wall though. Tell them to charge there. Okay, looks like they have broken through the gate. Let's tell these guys to charge as well. And let's put them in shield wall. Ooh, they're gonna take some losses there for sure. Let's put these guys in shield wall as well. Tell them to charge. There we go. All right, looks like we are doing pretty good here. I'm gonna attempt a bit of a play here. We're doing good. We're not losing too many men. Like 65, 66 losses on a 300-man siege is, or a 400-man defensive siege is not too bad. I guess for us it would be offensive. Let's try to break through here. Try to push these guys out of the way. Come on now, Septimus. Get out of the way, boys. Get out of the way. You gotta wiggle. Gotta hit him with the wiggle. And also, you can just do this here sometimes. Hold on, let me tack him this. I like doing this too. This seems to work better sometimes. There we go. Now that tells them to move through here. They should start pushing in through here. Yeah, we're absolutely shredding these guys though. Praetorian Guard doing very good. Let's try to get some Pila throws in here. There we go. Oh, that was my last Pila. Looks like we have some of our commanders in here as well. Everyone charge. Bring them down. Bring them down. That reminds me of the movie 10,000 BC. A great fucking movie. Terribly inaccurate, but overall just very awesome movie, man. Let's get in here and improve the riding skill here. Oh, they're gonna knock me off my horse. That's okay. Septimus quite adept in combat now that we've made some upgrades to him. There we go. Last one down there. Very nice. That should pretty much be the end of the siege here. It's like we have one guy remaining and he's over here. Is he up in the tower? Oh, he may be stuck in a wall. Okay, we'll tell everyone to charge, and then what we'll do is we'll speed it up here. And there we go. That is siege complete there. Another 19 influence in the bank, although we're probably going to blow through that a lot quicker than it's going to raise us up here. We do have some upgrades here. Very nice. Now that we have hit clan tier 5, it is a little bit easier to... I need to start taking these prisoners, by the way, and putting them inside the towns, because we do have penal labor, which is pretty solid. Yeah, I don't know if Iron Shields is better or the melee damage is better, because I feel like they do enough melee damage. I just feel like they may need stronger shields, especially with when we go to fight Carthage. They're gonna have the better shields, and it may impact our ability to fight them, especially their hoplite phalanx. You know, that's gonna be quite tough for sure. I will accept this fief here. There we go. Very nice. And that should raise the power of our faction. Oh, faction gone? I guess faction is gone. Hopefully that's not the case. Then if there is no faction, then we can create our own. That is probably the most ideal way to do this. All right. Well, we have taken that town there. Kind of connected up the rest of the kingdom here. We're slowly pushing them towards the west. We're going to come at them from both sides here, as you can see. We really need to end this war, though. This war needs to get ended. It is dragging on and hurting our resources here. But yeah, it does look like our faction is gone. I'll create the faction once we end the war. That will be the best way to go about this, I think. Yeah, let's head over to, because let me check the fiefs out here, how the fiefs are doing. Yeah, this one is hurting by quite a bit. Loyalty's at 14. It has a very, very high risk of rebellion. Yeah, we need to end the war now for sure. I don't know if a siege is the best way to do that, or if we just need to go fight a Need to go fight a battle here. Let me go ahead and queue up some projects here, though. All right, Garrison Barracks is fine. We'll dump a little bit of money into this place here. We almost have up to 1 million dinars, which is pretty insane. Okay, fairgrounds first. Fairgrounds first, then militia grounds. No aqueducts. We don't fucking need that. And then training fields to build up the security. Security is going to be going down. Garrison barracks as well. And then we can do forum for the influence. But yeah, that should be, and then we'll leave it on that right there. That should be the ideal way to set this up. And I believe, what were our new fiefs? We got this castle, then we got this town. Those were our new fiefs. Yeah. Okay. So parties would be this one here, unlimited wage. We'll put that down to 1,500 there. Auto recruitment is nice. This one, and we'll drop this down to 1,000 because we do make quite a bit of money. Yeah, they're basically maxed out on garrison size there. All right, let's end this fucking war already. I'm actually gonna go and bank up the prisoners here. What's the loyalty at? Loyalty's at 61. That's gonna be falling quite rapidly. May need to move to a kink here. Yeah, let's move towards a kink. And ooh, that would finish the war. All right, yeah, let's do it. Let's chase him down. He's moving at 3.3. We're moving at 2.8. We should start moving a bit faster here. They might be able to outrun us. What is hurting our movement speed here? Just cargo with capacity and prisoners, pretty much. Yeah, that's just the base speed, pretty much. If we could catch this guy, though, that would be quite ideal. He's gonna run from us for sure. But if we can catch this guy, I mean, that's an army with 4 lords in it. That would be quite ideal. Make peace with the Suebi. Our kingdom will pay 160 tribute daily. That's a terrible idea. Although a lot of people support it. If I said no and dumped influence, it wouldn't do anything. So might as well just raise the relationship there. That'll end the war finally. But we're only paying 160 a day, so that's not really too big of a deal when you're as rich as our empire is. And then we need to disband this army immediately. And before everything starts going down, we need to head over here. We need to rebuild these settlements here. Let's see here. A kink is fief. Kink. Let's see. Are you Swaby culture? Wait, actually, I can check this another way. We can do this. Kink loyalty is going up. Okay, governor's culture +1. Nice. So the loyalty on a kink is going up. Norea's Romani. This castle needs to get changed to Romani, and this town over here needs to get changed to Romani as well. Okay. Luckily, we have ended the war with the Swaby, though. That is quite good. We need to definitely... Oh, Tyler the Black is attacked by Barbarian. Okay, that's not exactly ideal. Especially after being super depleted. Probably not the best thing in the world. Okay, yeah, no recruitment. I didn't think there was going to be any. Let's see here. Oh, we gotta wait for this menu to load now. There it goes. Come on now. Load her up here. Bring me the Optio. Optio is good. P-list Prior, good. Yeah, we're gonna run out of those guys, but at least we have all the ones that increase our party size. So our true party size is now 351. That is basically the size of a small army, which is really nice here. Let's go ahead and rebuild the settlement, though. We'll keep it the same name, make it Romani culture. With the mod in the name of Jerusalem, you can actually come on now, let me put this down, please. There we go. Yeah, with the mod in the name of Jerusalem, you can actually start to convert cultures on your own by having a presence there, you know. So i.e. a governor, or just you can like move people around. It's really cool though, but they have a a cultural conversion system and in particular a religious conversion system. So yeah, that would be cool, but we have to kind of simulate it here with rebuilding. That is kind of the only way we can really do things here in the Rome series as of now. I did check out some cultural conversion mods, and they're just not as they're not as complete, and or they're not compatible with the Eagle Rising mod. All right, loading screen. Help me out here. Don't bore the viewers now. I did think about starting to edit some of my my videos a bit more, but the only problem with that is the amount of videos that I would be putting out would be significantly reduced. All right, that should solve a lot of the issues there. And in that town, yeah, loyalty is only going down by 0.9 right now, and that's just due to debasement of currency. And I will start the abdication faction here. I don't know if shit, I don't think I want to start it quite yet. I know I said I was going to, but the problem with that is a couple problems with that actually. Fasos there. You can lead a party, my friend. Very nice. The problem with that is the fact that if we get a civil war before we're ready, we're fucking screwed, you know. We need to be ready for the civil war. My clan is quite powerful though, so I'm not super worried about it or anything. That is a Miles. We will take that. And 2 Aquila cohortales. That is very nice. And then the rest of these prisoners, we can just go ahead and dump off at this castle down here, where penal labor, what the fuck? Penal labor will kick in and help us out quite a bit. Man, the movement speed's really slow right now. That's why I'm trying to get the riding skill up a bit. It does help quite a bit. They have 0 construction. All right, let me go to the dungeon, manage prisoners, and we'll dump off all these guys here, and that should help the construction as well. Yeah, penal labor +9, but the problem is the loyalty's at 15 right now. Even if we add money, it's not going to do anything. Okay. I may want to let me check something out here if I can grant oh, come on now, game, please load. Yeah, Fastfos with his fucking lovely gown here lagging the game. Let's see who has the highest stewardship out of all my companions. Tyler has pretty good stewardship. Let me send a messenger here. I want to see if I can actually promote people in the clan to lords. I don't know if you have to be, I think you might have to be the ruler of the faction to do so though. Give me just 1 second here. All right, sorry about that. Milo is chewing on something he should not have been. All right, security is really good though, and it's actually expected to go up. It's just the loyalty. So yeah, we should rebuild this settlement though. We'll keep the same name here, Romani, and we'll put it right there, I think. Actually, let's change the castle up here. Let's see what kind of different options we have. Okay, there we go. That's a bit of a bigger castle there. Very nice. We're gonna need to raise this bad boy up though. Actually, we could tilt it up there. That does work as well. Let's rotate her a bit. And she will be guarding the bridge. Lower it down a little bit. Come on now. Place down for me. There we go. We got it. Put the gate right there. And I may want to change up Septimus's look. I know a lot of people like the white armor scheme a lot more. Gotta wait for the loading screen there again. And like I was saying earlier, I could do a lot more editing, and that would increase the lead time on videos by, like, it would take me probably a whole day to make one video instead of, you know, I can make 12 videos in one day rather than just one 1 hour episode. And it would shorten the length of the videos down to like 30 minutes because we'd be removing a lot of the fluff. But I don't know. I feel like you guys are missing out on some of my speaking shenanigans if we do so. I mean, if you guys think I should start editing more, then go ahead and chuck it down in the comments. I've gotten a few comments asking me to cut out like night battles and, you know, barbarian battles and things like that. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like I kind of do these playthroughs for people who can't really play the game or just don't, you know, want to do mods or stuff like that. I'm trying to make it like a bit of a episodic TV show series here, and I do want to show you everything. So yeah, that should solve a lot of the issues here. Go ahead and head over to these towns here, and we'll start recruiting some more people here. Oh, some Praetorians. That's always nice to see. Are any of our fiefs having food problems? Food stocks +8, 56, 83, -4 at this one. All right, let's see here. Tyler the Black, the messenger has arrived. Yeah, see, I can't do that unless I'm the faction leader, unfortunately. Because when you promote a companion, it randomly spawns them, you know, it gives them the fief you have selected, and then it spawns them with 2 clan members, so you can really increase your faction's power by doing that. We'll go ahead and recruit all those guys there. And then let's move up to here, and we need to, here, let's just build the village. We can do it from here. That one right there, and we can call this one, let's go pull somebody from the comments. Why not? Let's go to the community tab here and view all comments. Let's see here. Sort by published. Let's see here. Let's go pull a subscriber. Why not? Let's see. All right, yeah, Uncle Sam, I'm gonna give you a town name here. Samia. There we go. Romane, and it's going to be wheat, because it is the best way to fix a food problem is with wheat. We want to get a wheat town here. Let's make it a little bit of a hillside town here, or a little bit of a valley here. And we'll rotate this bad boy around. And we'll tilt her out there, so she looks a little bit better. And we'll put it there. Yeah, why not? That should fix our food production problems there. I know it kind of circumvents the game building system, but that was never really that in-depth to begin with, so might as well just do it ourselves with a mod. And as debasement of currency is crippling the empire right now, we don't really want to have food problems as well, because then the loyalties are going to just skyrocket down. And that's not good for anyone. Yeah, we do need to, in this episode, though, stabilize those 2 new settlements, at least to the point where they're not just going to automatically rebel. And then we can move on from there. Been getting a lot of new subscribers, though. Hello, if you are new. I appreciate your your patronage and viewership. The Empire appreciates it as well. But yes, we have rebuilt those 2 settlements there. I did want to check on a kink because a kink was one of our newer ones. Yeah, the loyalty's very, very slowly going up. Fairgrounds is helping, but there's a lot of problems with that. Let me see if parties. Yeah, parties 9 out of 9. Very nice. And let's see here. They are building up their strength. That is very good. Everything is on auto and is limited to the correct amounts. Yes, very nice. Okay. So we need to start building up the force again. I think the easiest place to recruit from is going to be over here by Walters, and then because we do actually have some decent. Oh, somebody's got to level up. We do have some decent relationship with the nobles over there. Good lord, took me a while to get to that. We have good food. Everybody is upgraded. Yeah, we need more cav. We just need to replenish the army overall. Yeah, velites. There we go. Or archers and then velites. I may have made the archers a bit too powerful. Might have to nerf them in a couple episodes. But I'm gonna take full advantage of them being stupid strong for a little while. Of course, the very famous Cretan archers. I may introduce those guys as a noble troop line. Okay, Amphia. Vigor. Let's do vigor, and then endurance, and then intelligence and social are also going up as well. That is nice. We do have quite a few children here. Child of Septimus, and then nephew, niece, and niece. So what's his name? Nothanos's relationships have been led by Lucretia. Ah, yes, that is exactly what we want there. They are not super powerful right now, but we will join them eventually. I think it auto destroys the faction after a certain amount of time, or if they lose a certain amount of power, where they can no longer regain that. Let's go. Oh yes, we need to marry off Phasos here. That's not exactly what I would call ideal. Let's go look within the kingdom though for someone for him to marry here. Female, Romane and Leah Olympia. You're not exactly very good. We need to find someone that is pretty decent at leading troops here. 116. That's not bad at all. You are of the Blue Roman Empire. All right, we'll send a messenger to her though. Just kind of bookmark her there with that. And is there a way I can? Is there actually a way I can bookmark them? No, there's not. Wait, I can add them to bookmarks. Yeah, we'll do that. And then let's see here. We were right here. Yeah, Colombia. Oh, she is actually pretty decent. Does she have a spouse? No, she does not. Oh, she's traveling as incognito. Okay, we'll bookmark her anyways. And then we were down right here. Ooh, she's not bad at all either. Age 19, a part of the Musii as well. Bookmark her. She's a decent fighter. We do need some good fighters. You're not bad as well. Good lord. Oh, you're 33 though. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a no for me, dog. A little too old to have some children there. 27 with 106 stewardship. Not too bad at all. She's a noble of the yeah, so she already has a spouse. Is there not married? There we go. That's what we need. Ira is still not married of the Cornelia. She is pretty damn decent. 28 years old. The daughter of Regea. No one has married her. So I think we send a message to Regea here and try to get a noble line of succession here. Oh, that's you. Regea, there we go. Send a message there. And we'll try to marry off Phasos there. Yeah, this series is definitely going to go on for quite some time for sure, though. Let's go to the keep and manage the garrison here. They do have 307 troops, so we could probably take a few of these guys for ourselves here. We could take their signifier. Oh, don't lag, please. Thank you. Quilifer, we'll take 2 of those. We'll leave them 1. We'll take an extra Optio. Why not? Vexillarius, we'll take an extra 1. Okay, Archer Auxilia here. This is one thing that we definitely need here. Let's get that up to 50. There we go. Now we have 50 archers. Then, how are we doing on Praetorians? Yeah, we're doing still pretty all right on Praetorians. So we'll take some Principes. We'll take a Auxilia there, or a Aquila Cohortes, sorry. We'll take, how many Praetorians do we have below that? Okay, not super high amount. We'll take a few of those guys. Miles, we don't really need those guys. Legionare, though, we do need, and also Velites, we do need. We don't want to deplete the garrison too much here, so we need to be careful about that. Definitely want to take a bunch of Hastati, and yeah, I mean, like, cavalry is not going to really be useful inside a settlement here, so yeah, we'll take those guys as well, and then we can. I mean, the garrison's still at 233, so they should be building that up. And now we're back up to 294, though. That is one of the easiest ways to replenish your army, of course.
It's been a while.
Okay, there's something I would like to discuss. Alliance through our families. Hand of Phasos. Oh no, we're not marrying you. No, that's nah, bud. Nah, bud. That is not gonna happen there. We're not gonna marry you to Phasos here. I mean, that would give him, I mean, if Regea died, he would technically become the emperor. But well, I guess it would go to Ira next. She would become the empress. So let's send a message to Ira at least. And we'll try to, I'm actually gonna drop a save here really quick. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. The reason I'm dropping a save is sometimes the messengers tend to crash the game. I experienced that quite a few times in the Realm of Thrones series. Haven't really had that problem in this series, but you never know. All right, recruit some troops. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we need right there. That is a lot of troops. And we'll start recruiting from Norea as well. Okay, Imperium Vermont. Okay, Ira, there we go.
Right, so who might you...
Is there a way that we can bargain off Phasos here? Diplomacy? No. Okay, so we're gonna have to talk to a clan leader then. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Let me go check the bookmark people here after I finish refilling the party here. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we always need some more recruits here. And we'll head over to Norea, which has probably already been depleted, but that's okay. Yeah, Jared probably depleted those. Thanks, Jared. Fucking asshole. But we can go to the keep always and check out the garrison. They have 294, so yeah, we could definitely take some troops from here as well. Let's see here. An extra Pulis Prior would not be bad. Some Triari. How many Triari do we actually have left? 23. Yeah, we have quite a few. What about Velites? 26 elite Velites, 11 veteran, and yeah, we have quite a few Velites. I guess rebuilding the Cav would be the next step here. Yeah, Equus Auxilia. We need to definitely rebuild the Cav. Okay, that puts us slightly over the limit, so let's go ahead and get rid of a couple of those guys, and then the army is totally rebuilt. Very nice. All right, managing the town. Fairgrounds is leveled up. We can dump a little bit of money in here. That was 100K, right? Yeah, 100K. Holy fuck. I mean to put that much in here. There's not enough projects in here to actually require that, but it's okay. We can always build up the siege stuff there. Why not? We'll put the workshop up to level 3 as well. Loyalty is going slightly down, and that's whoa, 892 construction. Holy shit. Wow. That's pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. I think we need to go take advantage of that at these other settlements over here. I think going to this one first, and then we'll cross the bridge and go up to that one. All right, well, we have refilled the army. That is very good. Yeah, more cav. We really need to build up the cav here, and a few of the archers as well. Equus, Auxilia, Praetorians, they're upgrading as well. All right, Catella. Let's see.
Well, good day to you.
Okay, so I need to talk to okay, what clan is she? Virginia. Okay. Let me check the bookmarks really quick while I'm doing this. Where are my bookmarks? Heroes. Bookmarks. Where in the fuck is that? Encyclopedia. No. Where's bookmarks? Or maybe it just oh, you know what I think it does? It just puts them up here. Columbia. You are not married here. Your father is Ulbos. Clan Cornelia. Okay, so she's out of the running there. Because we can't exactly... Okay, you are a clan... This clan here. And her name is Komatasa. Okay. We'll send a messenger to him and to try to marry off of Phasos there. She doesn't really have any good stewardship skills, but like being a decent fighter is always a good thing. Yeah, not married is the if we uncheck that, yeah, she's married already, so we can bookmark her. But yeah, not married. We'll go ahead and look through a few more of these people here. She's not terrible, but she is fuck ugly. I mean, she's actually a really good person, which I will say that tends to be a thing. Helena de Claudia. How old is she actually? Let me go look. 31. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a no. Not gonna make enough children. You are 36, too old. What about you? Oh, you are pretty decent. -5 relationship, but I will bookmark you. And you are of clan, this clan, and I have not discovered you. Okay, so we need to bookmark her. Fuck. And have not met the leader yet, so I can't do that one. Okay, you're okay. Maybe we should sort by alive. That would probably be a good thing here. Of Lucretia. Oh, you're not bad at all. You look like you're very tired though. Oros. Let's go ahead and send him a message, and her name was Visaria. I don't know. But we have these two options here, right there. So hopefully those messengers will work out some of the problems. And we'll head over back this way. Oh, so much management going on right now. -5 garrison wages. And we're back up to making money now. Okay. Baranor. Okay. You are... which one?
Hi.
You are...
So
okay,
who
yeah.
are you, then?
Legatus Baranor. My name is Septimus. May I ask yours? Something I'd like to discuss. Hand of Phasos. Okay, Kamatasa is the one that we wanted to go for, yeah. Yeah, very good. Yeah, we can do that. And, oh, he's just gonna... No dinars? Okay. Damn. Hell yeah, let's do it. Very nice. All right, now Phasos is married and we have a new clan member in here. Very nice. Very good indeed. Let's continue heading over here to Singdium. We can cancel the messenger. Now we have a new clan member. There she is. Very nice. Cool. It's 43. That's not terrible. We could probably make her a governor of something that is not doing so hot. Yeah, Singdium not doing so well. Loyalty is going up, but we can put her in charge of that there. Take her 2 days to reach that. But we have more people in the clan, so it's always a good thing. And that is going to be the key to winning the Civil War, is having a lot of people. All right, charm. Let's see here. 30% more likely to have children, and then influence from battles. Yeah, do that. And then anyone else need to, let's start up at the top of Septimus here. And we'll go through everyone and see if you have any level ups, which you do. Very nice. We'll give that to stewardship. You also have one as well. Nice. We'll dump that into intelligence. We just really want to build up their ability to lead armies here. And she already has some pretty solid combat skills. She's about to get a level up, though. Okay. Well, after all that fucking management, we finally can go do some more management with some of the towns here. This will start to balance out as we build up the power of these new castles here. Stellan's office here. Fairgrounds is getting built. That is very good. She's actually building some decent things here. That will hopefully help the loyalty a lot. And I'm going to dump in like 50k here. There we go. And then we want to do militia grounds to actually spawn the militia. They already have training fields. And then, yeah, definitely Castellans, then toll collector. And then food is good. Yeah, food's +5. We could finish the walls there. We could do a barracks and upgrade the gardens. And then we could do granary as well as siege workshop. There we go. Very nice indeed. All right, let's go manage this new town up here. Our influence gain is going really, really well right now. Yep, need more cavalry for sure. Yeah, and like I said, we're in kind of the midpoint in the series where things are slowing down a bit, but I promise you, quite soon things will begin to speed up as we go for a fairgrounds first. That's always good. Militia grounds next, and then training fields, then garrison barracks there. We need to put a little bit more money in here though. There we go, 45k. That should be we'll give him another 5k though. 50k, nice and a round number there. And military workforce and penal labor definitely helps. They are suffering from low loyalty, but hopefully once they finish the fairgrounds in 3 days, that will correct itself. Yeah, debasement of currency once again is absolutely crippling the empire. Orchards next, and then aqueducts is fine with me. All right, so we have some more levels up to do here. Bassos, of course, he's going to be gaining some skill points very fast. Yeah, for eventually when I do make these people actually governors, when we have enough clan leader or enough party leaders, some more party leaders. Yeah, I'll apply those. Because we are at, we can actually have one more companion, so let's go see if we can get, and we need to unbookmark these people. We don't need that anymore. Romane. Yep, she's now the Brutus here. And everybody is unbookmarked. Very nice. Okay, now we need to go for Romane and Wanderers. Okay, you are an option here, and you two are an option as well. The Boar, decent fighter. Let's send him a message. He's at Genoa. I think he was the one we were going to recruit last time as well. Let me go check on the clan parties here. Yep, they are building up quite nicely here. We can have him govern a settlement to help with the loyalty or the loyalty falling. Let me check the fiefs real quick. Okay, 47 loyalty there. 60, 73, 77, 73. Who is the lowest loyalty? Yeah, 32 and 47. We already have a governor there. That should be fixing the loyalty problem quite quickly. And then loyalty over here. So we're going to have to put him in the governorship there. All right, let's go check the kingdom faction here. And join the faction. I think this may start the civil war. Yeah, it's very, very close. That's where the civil war is. And once these armies and everything start to build up, I think it will declare a civil war. So hopefully things go well there. All right, next is the only thing that I'm kind of worried about with the civil war is this settlement over here. And we only have 2 factions actually, like in the faction. We can check participants maybe. Okay, the Lucretia clan. They have quite a few members here. They have 3 settlements. So we're going to have to, with him, defeat the Roman Empire and force an abdication, which is going to be quite tough. And that may happen at any time. So I'm going to head over towards Patavium for sure. And once that messenger arrives, and I'm going to go ahead and drop a save just in case. I know it just auto-saved, but I wanted to update my save file. And once that does take place, the messenger arriving will assign them the governorship of Budorgis. Yeah, we'll go with Budorgis here.
Right, so...
All right, 3K, that's a cheap price to pay for imperial domination here. All right, let's go to the fiefs here, and we will assign him as a governor. And it's so nice having a super large clan. That does help out quite a bit. We'll head towards Patavium here, our capital of our I don't want to say like Imperium, but our Imperium. And our riding skill is leveling up here. Septimus is doing well. Stewardship here. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go for that. Check the other level ups here. Nothing. Very nice. It's a lot of management from this point forward, though. Like, once you hit this point where you're going to attempt to take over the empire. And one thing I should probably check here is policies and debasement of currency. Yes, still no support for it. We do have quite a bit of influence built up here, and it is continuing to build up. So I think that once the Civil War starts, we will be in a decent spot to attempt to take power. And if not take power, at least we can remove Regea from power because she is making some very poor kingdom decisions here. Sami declare war on the Kievan Rus. That is okay. $800 defenders at Patavium, which is going to be the primary thing they come after. Is definitely going to be Patavium. It is our flagship town, if you will. We have everything upgraded to a very, very good point. Penal labor, security drift, prosperity is the main thing holding this place back now with in regards to security. We definitely need to upgrade the walls. That's only going to take 58 days. Yeah, penal labor is not bringing that up too much. I want to hold off on the aqueducts, though, I would say. And military infrastructure should be the civil infrastructure. Yeah, the loyalty is dropping here. Well strapped is a fucking term there. That's funny. Granary, siege workshop, orchards, and garrison barracks. That is the thing that is currently holding this place back, I believe. Let's see here. No, not really. They're just maxed out on wages. Okay. We could further increase that then, I guess. That's fine. All right. That town is fairly well managed, though. I think the next thing we need to do is go build up some more influence. So let's go to Genoa over here. Leah is currently fighting. We'll see how that's going as we head over to Genoa. Yep, she won the fight. Very good. Leadership, and that is already built up. Riding is pretty decent. Scouting needs to go up here as well. He already has some points in engineering. I just want to get him some skills in order for him to continue leveling up here. There's Regea. I'm about to start a civil war with you, little lady. We don't really want to be too out of position here for when we start the civil war, and it's pretty close, man. It's starting to get real close here. Let's talk to the harbor master and go to Carlos, and we'll go fight the barbarians on Barbarian Island here, or Corsica and Sardinia, as they're actually called. Man, that's kind of disappointing. That's not really too many barbarians there. But every little bit of influence helps, so we will go ahead and try to stack that up into one fight. Maybe I just need to leave Barbarian Island alone for a little bit. And, ooh, rebels have arisen. Man, Carthage is taking some territory, though. That is kind of concerning. Diplomacy, Carthage. They're not at war with anyone. Not at war with anyone. Or the clan, yeah. There we go. Yeah, not at war with anyone, but yeah, that is a tough one. Yeah, Carthage is taking over about a quarter of Spain, and they're moving into ooh, that is actually pretty close. And if we took that town and gave it to the Lucretia, they would gain some power, because we are the primary supporters of the clan. Like we bring the most faction power by far. It's not even close. Looks like a few more parties spawned in here. Go ahead and make these guys run together here. We're gonna decline that. We're always gonna decline those. Oh, I need you to go that way, buddy. Keep going that direction there.
Mess with us and
Come on, play ball, please. There we go. I want to push him towards this way. You're not going to go that way. I want to corral you too. I want to push them towards that guy there. There we go. Starting to push them out. Yep, keep going that way, boys. Trying to get the biggest battle that I can here. Need you guys to turn north a little bit. There we go. Should be able to attack this guy now. They're not going to play ball. The largest we're going to be able to get is just 2. Ah, fucking A, man. This is so annoying. Sometimes getting the AI to play ball is really annoying. Your parties have you've slaughtered some animals. Okay, we're very low on food. Okay. We need to definitely get the food back up. And let's go to the inventory and let's actually slaughter all of the sheep, slaughter all the cows, and slaughter all the hogs. There we go. Other than that, we are out of food, so that's not what I would call very ideal. But we can go up here and fight about 200 here. 184 there.
I'm taking command.
And we will definitely have to rebalance the formations here. Bow formation. There we go. All the archers there. And now we can change you over to infantry. And all right, let's put these guys here. Archers back here. Loose formation. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Try to actually set this shit up how it's supposed to be. All right. So now we'll move this formation here. And we can adjust it until we see some guys with shields coming in. Okay, so we do need more velites then. 69 and 147. That's not exactly what I would call super balanced. I'd like to have about 90 of these guys and maybe a little bit more infantry. But I digress. We can always fix those problems. Let's put them in loose formation. I want to try that out, actually. That spreads them out really far. Yeah, it does spread them out quite a distance there. And let's just match that with the shield wall here. Is there actually a more ideal spot to deploy? Not really. It's okay. Put that in the center there. And then move the archers up just a touch. Send the cavalry way off to the left there. And we'll ready up. I know it's a lot of management for fighting some barbarians, but it's mostly to actually test out how the army is functioning here. We're going to need to shift these guys over here. And let's see, center of the army here. Right there. And then center of the infantry there. Okay, perfect. All right, these guys are going to be closing in quite quickly here. Let me tell the archers. Well, let them fire. Why not? All right, let's figure out the ideal engagement range of this now. It's probably right about here. All right, go ahead and fire at will, boys. Let's go tack cam and watch this pour into them here. So loose formation is not as good. Yeah, so I figured that would be the case. We'll pull these guys back. Okay, yeah, so the Velites are still tearing these guys up. Shield wall. Engage. But the Velites can, if they're in loose formation, they can watch the flanks more effectively, as you can see here. I may increase the size of the barbarian armies because we're generally not having too many problems, but you can see how they can watch the sides of the formation here. And I think putting them in line formation is probably just as effective, and just having them be in one really, really long line. Like that there. Yeah, let's bring the cavalry around and clean these guys up, though. Infantry, pull back. We are not barbarians. We do not chase men in such a manner. Let's go ahead and charge the cav. Pop back in from the tactical cam. And let's go get some kills. Why not? Throw our Pila here. There we go. Another kill there. Get Septimus some pull arm and riding skill here. Very nice. All right, well, we cleaned him up pretty quick there. And I'll make this episode a bit longer just due to the amount of management we have done in this video, which has been absolutely insane. All right, yeah, we want more Velites, though. The Velites are the bread and butter of the army. They are what makes this army so powerful. It's actually not the Praetorians or anything like that. It's really the Velites, because that shield break at the start of the fight really, really, really fucks up the enemies there. And I may mess around with swapping over the Velites to may mess around swapping them over to javelins instead of Pila, because I feel like that's a bit more realistic. But I'll probably do that off camera, and I'll let you know how it goes. We're just at a very critical point in the game right now, and a lot of things are happening, so we don't really want to mess with things too much. Let's go fight another battle with some more barbarians here.
Mess with us, and we'll...
Pull the infantry back. Cavalry, fuck off over there, please. And we should have a few more Velites here, so... Oh, that is way too many. There we go. 73 Velites now. Let's put them in 2 lines, I think will probably be the most effective way to do this here. And then we'll bring the archers behind here. Put the archers in loose formation, as always. There we go. This is kind of replicating the maniple system used by the Romans for a very, very long time. The only thing with that is that... and actually, I want to try a bit of a strategy here. So we're actually going to have the archers hold fire here. Everyone hold fire. Yep, some archers already raining down some death and destruction there. We're going to move the Velites up slightly here. Let's get them nice and centered. There we go. We'll get everyone nice and centered there. And what we're going to try to do in this one, which may be kind of difficult to micromanage, is, let's see here. I kind of generally know the distance at which the Velite should throw. Okay, Velite's throw now. Okay, Velite's throw, and we're going to slow-mo this. So Velite's throwing here. Here comes the volley. Very, very effective. Okay, now we're going to tell these guys to fire at will. Have the Velites fall back. I should have had them... So they're going to cover them with their javelins there. Shield wall and engage. Yeah, see, the problem is just the throwing range. And I think maybe swapping over to the javelins, they may have a further throwing range. We'll have to see. And then you can throw the Velites in loose formation and push them up to here. Well, you kind of see the whole idea is to get the a few Pila throw off, and then yeah, I may swap them over to javelins, like swap them over to the best javelins we can. That may be the solution there. We'll just have to see though. I'll fuck around with it a bit off camera, and I'll get it up to a point where I'm happy with it, and if not, then I'll just swap them back. But the problem with messing around with that, especially at this, ooh, lordly gladiator helm. Quite nice, I will admit. Would have been nice for the Spartacus series for sure. All right, one last thing. Let's come back down to Carlos here, and we will go for some food, and then we'll end the episode. Oh yeah, I apologize about missing the stream the other night. Just had a family dinner pop up, and I just kind of had to go. I felt bad if I didn't go, so I did go. And it ran long, and then the traffic was really, really awful on the way back. Let's just take a bunch of fish there. Something like 200 fish. OCD. Fuck. We'll take all the grain, meat. We'll just take actually all their food here, as I don't own the settlement, and I don't, as I don't own the settlement, I don't care what happens to the people of that settlement. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of the episode. Sorry for all the management. It's just kind of stuff you have to do when you get to this point of the playthrough. But thank you all so much for watching, man. Definitely been a rough one for me talking. Good Lord. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I've been saying half this episode. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to the channel members. Thank you to Tyler, Tobias, Walter, Moses, and Jared. And remember, guys, top link in the description if you guys would like to get more involved in the Bannerlord series in the form of stuff named after you, like companions and towns, castles, and villages. Yes, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. And stay safe, or stay safe out there, and peace out. Good fucking Christ, I need the end of the episode. All right, have a good one.